it's me, Mavis freaking Meadows. Okay, so today we're doing a meal prep with me. A lot of times when I post about my meal prep, people are like, "Oh my god, I don't know how you do this. It looks so much work," or I appreciate it, but I would never do it for myself, or it looks too hard, blah blah blah, all these things. You can either cook once a week or you can cook every single freaking day. To me, it makes perfect sense to meal prep. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna show you some of my little recipes. See what's on tap for the week. Mainly, this is just gonna be protein prep because vegetables I find if you prep them get a little so I just prep them either meal of, day of, whatever, or eat them raw because I love raw vegetables and I think people really sleep on raw vegetables. Raw vegetables slap. But yeah, we're gonna be using stovetop, oven, air fryer. If you don't have any of these things, make do with what you do. Do you have air fryer is just a mini oven? Stovetop, get a hot plate. I don't know. Anyway, invest in some appliances. I don't know what you want me to say, but anyways, we got first up. Let me see what I want to do first. I think I'm gonna do the fish first. While fish is cooking, I'm gonna do some ground turkey on the stove, and then while some of the ground turkey's on the stove, I'm gonna make turkey meatballs. Turkey meatballs. Okay. So yeah, let's go. First up, all this is just from your local Loblaws, Walmart, wherever you shop, Food Basics. It's not that fancy. But we've got some white fish. White fish macros is really good. This is basa, but I often do tilapia. Yeah, I ended up defrosting a bunch of this. Oh my gosh. This is actually so embarrassing. Like when you lift and you're considered strong or you look strong and all these things, but you can't even open a plastic bag. Like, ugh. What an L. Okay. Now that we got this open, what's clutch about the air fryer is you can literally put the fish or any kind of food like directly in there and it like heats up and starts cooking immediately, unlike the oven where you have to like preheat the oven, blah blah blah, all these things. Anyway, so the fish is going directly in. First round of fish. So I just throw it in there like that. I'm gonna throw some seasoning. Generally with fish I like a little lemon pepper seasoning. I like everything spicy, so I'm going to be adding cayenne and a lot of pepper to everything. But I also soup it up when it's time of meal with some hot sauce. And if you follow my TikTok, you'll see that a lot. So on there, I already put lemon pepper, salt, and then we're just going to add cayenne. And yes, I just do it directly from the pepper, like from the seasoning bag. It's perfect. Air fryer. And I was just gonna say all you do is put it in, but I'm still learning. Fish. Perfect. Now start. Okay, I'm just gonna stop pressing buttons and hopefully the time goes down, meaning it's working. But yeah, that'll go in there. Second round of fish we'll do après vous. All right, next we got 4 packs of ground turkey here. 2 we're gonna make into some turkey meatballs. So this is literally gonna go right into my bowl. Another pack. Oops. Right into the bowl. And then The second 2 packs are going directly onto a pot that's already heating up. And this is just going to be some regular chunked ground turkey. Yum. Again, when you season things differently, add some fun spices. These foods don't get boring to me because last week I didn't have any ground turkey at all. I had ground beef. So when you switch it up like that, it makes meal prepping and eating these so-called boring bodybuilding meals not so bad at all. I'll flip this around. Okay, that's not going to flip around. I'll show you then. So we got that turkey in there. I'm gonna make the meatballs, and then the turkey in there, I'm going to break it up, and that's gonna be some ground turkey. So for the turkey meatballs, people are always asking me, what's your recipe? What's your recipe? I don't have a recipe. I just make it up. I know that egg whites are gonna help the turkey stick, so I put a little bit of egg whites, and then I just do any kind of seasoning I like. Again, it's all like in my head. I just kind of go off and kind of know what works. Again, if your turkey balls or your meatballs aren't sticking, just add more egg whites. Like that's how you'll know. That's how I'll know. That's how you'll know. But yeah. All right, for seasoning, again, like I said, up to you. So I'm gonna put some salt, some pepper, and some oregano. And I mix that up. And look, we've already got something happening on the stove there with the ground turkey. So we got all that mixed up. And now it's time for us to form our meatballs. So you can do it like form them however big you would like, but to me, I just go off by look and feel. I'm like, yeah, that seems like a reasonable meatball sized bite. Yeah, could use a little bit more. And just roll it up, squeeze it together, plop it on a baking tray. But yeah, so we got our fish going, our ground turkey on the stove, our ground turkey meatballs, and we still got some chicken thighs to do and some shrimp. So not over yet. I would just like to have multiple things on the go so it's easiest and fastest. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the chicken thighs just because there's so many. I can spread them out on like a big baking sheet and do them in the oven. It'll be faster than doing turns in the air fryer. I feel like the shrimp would be better in the air fryer. But I like to have the turkey really that's on the stovetop really burn off most of the fat that's there because I should have probably prefaced this. So a lot of the recipes I'm doing today or meal prep things I'm doing today is going to be the lowest calorie version, lowest calorie option out there. Maybe, yes, sacrificing some taste, but I don't really care. To me, it's not about taste. To me, it's about, to me, it tastes good regardless. But instead of using a whole egg, because there's more fat in there and there's already fat in the ground turkey, I only use egg whites, right? So there's a little bit lower calorie there from not using an entire egg. I, like I was saying, like to cook off most of the fat from the ground turkey because it'll produce a much lower calorie protein. Yeah, like I don't use any cooking oil. Just because I don't want to add any more calories than I need to because I'm on a cleanup phase before I start prep for an actual bodybuilding show. So maybe I might be sacrificing some taste, but to me that's okay because it doesn't align with my goals currently. But you could totally add in a whole egg for your turkey balls, or use cooking oil for the fish. But today we're not doing that. Everything, all the spices are 0 calorie. Yeah, this is the way I like to eat. If you have a problem with it, don't eat this way. But yeah, I love, like, this kind of gross, but also it feels kind of cool in my hands. So not too mad about it. What else can I say? Again, a lot of this is like me not trying to push any of my ideologies, any of the way I like to do things, any of my workout splits or meal preps or diet onto people. It's just showing you what I do. I found this helpful when I got into fitness, is watching what other people do and trying to mimic that, and trying to take the things that kind of resonate with my diet and see how I can put that into play. And then again, a lot of people on Instagram have been asking me for recipes, and I just thought this is a great way for me to show you what I do, why I do it, and give you a little insight to meal prepping with Mavis Meadows. I still gotta season that ground turkey that's on the stove. I'll just do salt and then chili powder. Tastes like tacos. It's bussin'. Just me rolling my meatballs. Rolling the meatballs. Let me know in the comments if any people try these recipes, or you've been trying my workouts, or if you just are happy with moving your body in ways that make you happy. Just let me know that. Like, I'm trying to get more engagement on my videos. Comment in emoji. I don't know. Comment that you don't like this video, or that you will never eat the way I do. I don't really care. Yummy, yummy meatballs. Almost done. Probably like 2 or 3 more meatballs left I can get out of this. Gross. I don't know. Is this going to be 1 meatball? Yeah, it'll be 1. Final meatball. Done. Alrighty, so I seasoned the heck out of that ground beef, and those are the meatballs. And then when the fish is done taking turns in the air fryer, I'll just transfer over my rounds of meatballs, but I'll obviously show you guys that. There's 1 minute on the fish left. We'll just take that fish out, put another batch of fish in, and we're golden. We're just chilling here, yeah? I'm gonna not film this part, but I'm going to cut up the chicken thighs just because it's really unsanitary and gross to have my camera anywhere near that. I mean, I did just do that with the turkey balls, but yeah, whatever. We're going to cut up the chicken thighs into like bite-sized pieces. I just think it saves having to chop it up when you're actually eating it. You can just, you know? Hey, so I chopped up all the chicken thigh, and I seasoned it with salt, turmeric, curry powder, and cayenne for a little different vibe. But I'm going to mix that up just with my hands here, and then spread it all over this baking tray. Oven, it's golden. But yeah, I'm going to get my hands all orange and yellow from the turmeric, but whatever. C'est la vie. We shall wash them. But I just liked it because to put it in a bowl first, I just feel like this gets all the seasoning everywhere versus laying it all out and then sprinkling the seasoning on. I feel like this is gets a better coating, more even coating of everything. because oven is preheated. So this is ready to go in as soon as I'm done mixing it all. So yeah, just spread it all out on this baking tray. Just like that, we got all our chicken thigh laid out, ready to go in the oven, and those are our meatballs. Alrighty, so last time you saw me, there was the turkey balls still cooking in the air fryer. Took those out, cooled them down. They are now being frozen. I'll have those a little later on because we still got that ground turkey from earlier. The chicken thighs with turmeric, cumin, curry powder, cayenne, 2 full buckets. I'm gonna freeze one of them, and one of them I'm gonna keep in the fridge. And then I finished with my air fryer shrimp. Really easy seasoning on these. I just have salt and cayenne pepper. Again, throw them in the air fryer and they're golden. Like, now I've got protein prepped for the rest of the week and for the foreseeable future because I'm gonna freeze one thing of those chicken thighs, like I said, and the meatballs are frozen as well. So, whew, just really saves time. Like, that was an hour and a half versus over the entire week cooking half an hour every single day. Not a vibe. So this is the way I like to do it. And then I got to show everyone all the recipes they've been asking for from Instagram. But what can I say besides I'm Mavis freaking Meadows? I hope you enjoyed this meal prep with me. I know I had a lot of fun filming. Made it more enjoyable to film myself than just do my normal meal prep. So thanks for watching. As always, I'm Mavis freaking Meadows, and I'll see you again.